The year was 1999. Dido Florian Cloud de Bonnevielle O'Malley Armstrong, known simply as Dido, was preparing to launch her solo career. Her musical journey began modestly, as a backup vocalist and keyboardist for the British electronic sensation Faithless, co-founded by her brother Rollo Armstrong. Little did she know that her debut album No Angel was about to quietly spark a global phenomenon. Thank You, a track from No Angel, made a humble entry into the world through the soundtrack of the 1998 film Sliding Doors.
Thank you.
Cheer out. You know what the Monty Python boys say?
Nobody expects a Spanish Inquisition.
He's gone cold, I'm wondering why I got out of bed at all.
The song floated gently beneath the radar, waiting for its moment. That moment arrived in the most unexpected way, when 2 years later, American hip-hop producer Mark the 45 King Howard stumbled upon Thank You while watching the film. Struck by the haunting sincerity of Dido's voice, he instinctively grabbed his tape recorder and quickly captured a snippet. Sensing immediately its potential to become a compelling sample, the recording soon found its way to Eminem, who was deep into crafting his sophomore album, the Marshall Mathers LP. Eminem had been grappling with disturbing letters from fans who took his provocative lyrics too literally, sparking the idea of a narrative that could vividly highlight the dangers of obsessive fandom.
Basically, it's just about crazy fan mail that I get from people, and it's about like a kid who is really sick, you know what I'm saying, and takes everything that I say literally. Like if I say I'm gonna slit my wrist, he wants to slit his wrist. It's like he's crazy for real, like I'm not.
Upon hearing Dido's gentle, melancholic vocals, Eminem realized he'd found the emotional core for his vision, a haunting tale of a fan named Stan, whose obsession spirals tragically out of control. Eminem meticulously crafted the lyrics around Dido's voice, intertwining her fragile chorus with increasingly dark verses. Deeply moved by the collaboration, Eminem personally reached out to Dido, sending her a cassette accompanied by a sincere note. "We especially loved your album, particularly this song. We hope you like what we've done, and won't mind us using it." Alone in her hotel room, Dido heard Stan for the first time. She described the experience as surreal and deeply emotional, later calling it a dream come true. Without hesitation, she gave her approval. Stan was released in 2000 and became an instant cultural milestone, igniting global conversations about celebrity culture and mental health. Dido even appeared in the emotionally charged music video as Stan's troubled girlfriend, further solidifying her newfound global stardom. No Angel soared to new heights, selling over 15 million copies worldwide, forever linking Dido's name with one of hip-hop's most iconic stories. The cultural impact was so profound that Stan itself became synonymous with obsessive fandom, eventually earning a place in the Oxford English Dictionary. Before the global fame, before Stan, Dido Florian Cloud de Bonnevielle O'Malley Armstrong's life began quietly in Kensington, London, on December 25, 1971. Born into an intellectually vibrant household, she was deeply influenced by her father William O'Malley Armstrong, an esteemed publisher and managing director at Sidgwick and Jackson, and her mother Claire, a French poet, who instilled a profound appreciation for artistic expression. The Armstrong family home was intentionally devoid of a television, compelling Dido and her brother Rollo to foster creativity and resourcefulness from a young age. At just 5 years old, Dido's affinity for music revealed itself when she mischievously took a tape recorder from her school's Lost and Found, unwittingly beginning a lifelong passion. This simple act opened doors to a world filled with melodies and rhythms that captivated her imagination. Her teenage years were characterized by musical exploration. Mastering instruments such as the violin and piano came naturally to her. This artistic immersion was enthusiastically supported by her mother, who eagerly attended concerts and explored diverse musical genres alongside her daughter. The household's unusual yet enriching environment allowed Dido to develop a deep sense of independence and emotional introspection. However, adolescence brought challenges. At 15, after a particularly heated dispute, Dido was asked to leave home, highlighting the intense, often complex dynamics between mother and daughter. Reflecting upon this period in later interviews, she admitted, "I was probably a bit unbearable at that stage," capturing the essence of youthful defiance and family tension that profoundly shaped her character. Even her unique name became a point of curiosity. Dido often expressed confusion over receiving multiple exotic names at birth and baptism, humorously noting the peculiarities of her identity formation. It felt rather confusing, she remarked, displaying both acceptance and amusement about her distinctive background. These pivotal early experiences, rich in emotional depth and artistic inspiration, would lay the foundation for the authentic, soulful artistry that later resonated with millions across the globe. Dido's older brother Rollo, despite not playing any musical instruments himself, was the first in the family to find significant success in the music industry. Passionate about dance music in the late 80s, Rollo founded the independent label Cheeky Records, and later formed the critically acclaimed group Faithless. Dido soon joined Faithless on tour, contributing backing vocals and keyboard performances, while simultaneously developing her own songwriting craft. Although Dido had a promising career as a literary agent, she decided to take a significant risk, taking a year-long leave of absence to pursue her musical aspirations. Her dedication soon paid off. Shortly after leaving her job, she secured a deal with the renowned recording label Arista Records. Dido released her debut album No Angel in 1999, produced by Rollo. The album's initial single achieved significant success, reaching number 4 on the UK charts. Ultimately, No Angel achieved extraordinary global success, selling over 21 million copies by 2001 and becoming the world's best-selling album that year. Following her breakthrough, another single from the album Thank You reached new heights of popularity, especially after being sampled by Eminem. The song charted impressively in the Billboard Pop and Adult Contemporary Top 5, solidifying her international stardom. In 2003, Dido released her highly anticipated second album, Life for Rent, which immediately soared to massive commercial success, further cementing her legacy. In 2008, she released Safe Trip Home, an album that marked a distinct shift in her musical style and earned her a Grammy nomination.
If I don't believe in love, nothing is good for me.
Dido continued to evolve artistically, and in 2013 she released another well-received album, Girl Who Got Away, showcasing her enduring talent and versatility.
No love without freedom.
We're transported to London 2002. Dido's album dominates the charts, but behind her public success, her private life is unraveling. Fans and critics frequently compare her emotional intensity and raw honesty to Sinead O'Connor, whose Nothing Compares to You had similarly captured heartbreak worldwide. The end of Dido's engagement to lawyer Bob Page becomes a deeply personal turning point, fueling the creation of one of her most memorable hits, White Flag. The song becomes an anthem of vulnerability and resilience, resonating with listeners worldwide.
But I will go down with this shit. And I won't.
Yet fame often comes with isolation. Despite immense popularity, Dido openly struggles with loneliness and a desire for genuine connection. Her story takes a turn in 2010 when she marries screenwriter Rohan Gavin. Their son Stanley, born in July 2011, provides her with a newfound sense of purpose and emotional stability. Contrary to popular belief, Stanley's name has no connection to her hit Stan with Eminem, marking instead the beginning of a fresh, quieter chapter in her life. Motherhood profoundly reshapes her. There's nothing nicer than singing and having a little dancing friend inside, she later shares with the BBC. But the transition isn't seamless. Dido humorously acknowledges experiencing baby brain, noting how parenthood significantly shifts her creative focus from themes of heartbreak and conflict to love and warmth. Over the years, many wondered what happened to Dido. The reality is she never really left. Her timeless hit Thank You finds new life in Jason Derulo's 2023 track When Love Sucks. And a vibrant remix titled Thank You, Not So Bad from Dimitri Vegas and Like Mike, Tiesto and W&W, which brings her back to the top of the charts in December 2023. Today, Dido enjoys a peaceful existence in London, savoring everyday moments like family strolls through the city. She remains committed to authenticity, sharing her music only when truly inspired. Despite her initial stage anxiety, Dido continues to find genuine joy in performing live, cherishing the intimate connection she forms with her audience.
I can't sing a song, take you.
When I think of Dido, I'm instantly transported back to the early 2000s. Her voice synonymous with that era. She achieved global fame, yet courageously chose to step back, prioritizing personal happiness and family over relentless fame. Many believe she disappeared, but Dido is still very much here, quietly thriving and continuing to create beautiful music. She sold over 40 million albums worldwide and remains an influential figure in music alongside her brother. Long before today's stars emerged, Dido captivated our hearts. To me, she symbolizes authenticity and resilience, her unforgettable voice forever echoing through our memories.